what happened was I was performing on a show, and then after the show, this girl goes, "Hey, if I get you a shot, will you drink it?" And I said, "Yes, ma'am." And she goes, "Okay, bartender, give me a shot glass." And then she pulled out her tea, and she's like, and then she gave me the shot glass, and I didn't want to be rude, so I drank it.
No.
This is Amigos PC. If you were looking for a highbrow, fancy, smart, regal podcast with hosts that love to talk about horse riding, badminton, and trips to the vineyard, you're in the wrong place. This is Amigos PC. If you're looking for drinking, random nonsense, stunts, shenanigans, and balls out craziness, you've hit the jackpot. This is Amigos PC, and this is Scott and Mark.
Welcome back to the Amigos PC. Our guest today, Steven Briggs, comedian, actor, writer, LA-based, extremely talented sketch YouTube artist. His sketches on YouTube are hilarious if you have not yet seen them. The most recent one I seen was you had a show favorite, Susie's sitcom, and her kids in it. If you could just tell us a little bit about yourself and if you got anything going on, and we'll just kind of roll into it.
Yeah, man. I do stand-up comedy and, like you said, sketch and all that stuff, some acting. I'm a big fan of Fiverr, as you know, as we talked about right before this. Huge fan of Fiverr. Right. I know you guys made your shirts and cups off Fiverr. I don't know if you made that big plastic cup off Fiverr.
No,
I don't know.
That was from Harkins.
Oh, no, that was a movie theater cup.
Okay, you still a movie theater cup? I like that style, you know what I mean? Mm-hmm. I used to date a girl who used to steal pepper and salt shakers at restaurants.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, and then she'd wrap them up and give them away as gifts.
My grandma.
Was it the ones where you twist on top?
Yes, and the thing was, it would have salt and pepper in it, but she wouldn't cover the hole. So, like, when people would open the thing, all this salt and pepper would just fall in their lap, and they'd be like, ah! Yeah.
Wow.
The gift seasoned their groin. It was weird.
Wow. My grandma still does that.
Sometimes some people need season.
Exactly. Yeah, I'm pretty bland kind of person myself. I could use a little seasoning. But I do love eating hot stuff. Like I ate a Carolina Reaper one time, the hottest pepper in the world. Oh my god, dude. My anus was on fire for 5 days straight.
Mark's big on hot stuff.
Yeah. We have an episode where we did the Death Nut Challenge.
Oh my god! I brought that to a Christmas party, and then I put it in a bowl and let people. I didn't say anything, and everybody was mad.
Oh, that's
but
hilarious.
Nobody knew I did it. They're like, "Who put these out?" And the owner's like, "I didn't put those out." They're like, "Why would you put these out?" And they're like, "Well, then who did it?" And I was just pretending. I was like, I think it got me the worst. I was pretending to throw up in the bathroom and stuff.
That's brilliant.
Yeah, I just destroyed Christmas for everybody.
That's landmines of fun right there. That's awesome.
It's like, you take these death nuts.
So you're a fan of the spicy stuff. What was it like eating the Carolina Reaper?
I have a buddy who grows them. I don't know why he grows them. He grows weed and Carolina Reapers. That's all he grows. Yeah, and they don't even like. Yeah, they don't blend. There's no reason for you to grow one and the other. And he doesn't even like hot stuff. I don't know why he did this, but yeah, we sat there and we just started like chiseling away at it in front of each other each. To see who could go further, and then it became our egos, like two grown men crying in front of each other. But our egos wouldn't let us stop, so we ate it until we were finished, and then fury unfolded for 5 days in the South region. Yeah, it was bad, man. I wouldn't do it again. I would never recommend this to anybody.
Wow.
Yeah,
I agree. Is that the hottest that you have had?
I think that's the hottest pepper, right? I might be mistaken, but I think that is supposed to be.
Oh no, they recently just made. I don't know if you want to call it like the Super Carolina Reaper or something like that, but it's a mutated Carolina Reaper that's, I think it's like 10 times as hot as the Carolina Reaper.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, you're stroking.
Why would they do this? What sick person is like hotter?
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. I can't imagine like taking down anything. It's not even like edible at that point. It's like you're just doing that because you're like sadomasochist, you know? You're like enjoy pain that much.
That's Mark.
And then
Mark likes that.
The euphoria that you would get from it, I can only imagine it would just be one big overload of just.
I imagine it's like when someone's like almost dies and they see their life flash before their eyes. I feel like that's what it is, eating that 10 times hotter pepper that you're talking about, the mutated one. You eat it and then you recycle your whole life through your head, and then you're like, what am I doing with myself? And then you maybe even talk to some.
That happened to me the first time I did a dab. Not this one. But yeah, like I was smoking with somebody and they're like, have you ever done it? And I'm like, no. You want to try? Yeah, I'll try it. I don't care. And they're like, all right, well, I'm going to give you a little one. And it literally was like a baby-sized dot of dab.
Yep, that's all you need.
And they put it in. I was gone for hours. I couldn't even, it felt like I died.
Wow. Yeah, one of my rules of thumbs is if you need a torch to smoke it, leave it alone.
That's a good rule.
Yeah.
Good rule.
It is. It's like the crack cocaine of marijuana people, right?
Weed, yeah.
100%. I have a buddy who has an electric dab rig. Wow. Yeah, I didn't even know. I was like, I've always seen him like big things, and then he brings this electric dab rig and he has it all set up and he's like just dabbing like crazy at my place, and I was like, this man's on a whole nother level. I don't even know. He's like, regular weed doesn't even affect me anymore.
Wow.
So, yeah, next level, dude. He used to work on like a coffee shop in Amsterdam and stuff like that. So,
no, that's true.
Yeah, okay.
So I guess smoking weed every day for a couple of years, you know what I mean? He got bored of it, and he's like, regular weed's no good anymore.
Right.
I need that.
I mean, at least you're like the next step up a weed versus going to the crazier shit. So that's a plus, I'd say, on a bright side of it.
Yeah, I guess. Yeah, he makes that, like, he makes dabs too now. He makes all that stuff. So I mean, he's like, yeah. Would you call that guy a chemist?
Yeah, maybe, or like
have a degree,
like a weed barista, or like a weed like a mixologist.
A weed barista, I like that. A weed barista.
Yeah,
it's pretty good. Like, you're not even able to drink it, but it just sounds right.
Yeah. But it sounds like he's like crafting shit.
Yeah,
I like it.
Yeah, he's making the skinny vanilla lattes of dabs over there.
What would the Starbucks name for a weed barista be working at?
I mean, that's kind of funny that you said it, because in Amsterdam it's just called coffee shops. So I mean,
I guess Joe and Bake, or you know what I mean, like Wake and Bake, but Joe and like Coffee and Bake, something like that, maybe. Almost.
Maybe, yeah, just startups.
Yeah.
You just smoke that.
Star burnout. I don't know.
Yeah. Have you ever smoked dabs again after that, Mark?
No, I've never tried it again. I refuse to.
And I never have, so I don't know. I've only done regular.
I don't have any issues with weed whatsoever, but it's like I'll never do that again. That's just like one of those things. Like, I don't like that experience.
You thought you were dying? What happened?
No, I really I did feel like I was dying. Like I couldn't move from the couch. I thought I was sinking into the couch, and then I would say like 6 hours passed, and finally I was like, hey, I'm normal again. I did it.
6 hours? Holy shit.
Yeah, it was, and it was like a tiny.
Since I'm new to this, so do they have like a sativa or indica type dab? Because maybe you had the indica dab. You know what I mean? Because you're sunk in the couch. Maybe that's why.
Maybe. That's
Mark
a
has a
very
lot
good
to
question
ponder
because I'm
right
not a
now.
connoisseur.
Yeah, he's like figuring out himself right now.
Yeah, he's like, God, don't remind me.
I don't know. Yeah, that's crazy.
I'm having like dirty flashbacks right now.
So there's nothing that would get you to do it again.
Oh, yeah. What would get you? What
would get you to do it again?
How much money?
Yeah, it would be money. Yeah.
What would be the price?
Question. Crypto too. I mean, I guess crypto.
10,000 Doge.
Something like
10,000
that, or at least
Ethereum?
one Ethereum, right? At least one Ethereum.
One Ethereum.
What happens if someone's like, no, I'm just gonna give you a Litecoin? Are you cool with that?
That's $360, $350. That's not bad. He wants thousands.
No.
He wants a lot.
Thousands.
Mark, you're a hard bargain. Mark's like a high-priced hooker for dabs.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm just trying to get you to see.
He's like, you need to pay me $3,500 for this, baby. I'm like, Mark.
That's
I'm like,
hilarious.
take the EBT card, Mark. Take the EBT card.
Well, if I get the card, well, they can't call it lost because I mean, EBT cards got like $1,000 on them now because of all the federal government assistance a month. So
Wow.
I might take
that's
that.
that's a lot of groceries.
Oh wow, there you go.
That's good. That's good money.
Yeah.
Like, you guys got all serious. You're like, oh,
That's real though. That's a whole bunch of shit.
But
in your
but
house.
I do like how he started off first asking for a $3,500 coin, and then we broke him all the way down to accepting a $1,000 EBT card. Like
So
Mark is not a good negotiator. Like
he has a
if I was
breaking point.
captured and then Mark was the negotiator on the phone, I'd be like, I'm screwed.
Oh yeah, you're losing limbs
Yeah.
for
No,
sure.
but
before
yeah.
they hit you.
the stipulations is they can't cancel the card because the card, they re-up it every month. So that's still $1,000 per month. I'm still getting more.
So you think you're gonna get the card for like ever? I mean, they have to eat next month though. Whoever getting the
Yeah.
food card from.
Now Mark's greedy. He's talking about a
Yeah,
lifetime
now he's trying to get like
warranty.
$12,000 worth of food.
Yeah. Wait, you only think
Years
he's
worth
going
of
to for
food?
12 more months?
You can't keep the
Like he's trying
card.
to get
Mark.
12 grand worth of food. He's like, it's $1,000 a month.
I mean,
That's
yeah,
like,
I mean
Mark's
that's a good
got
deal.
about a short lifespan left over here.
Yeah, come on.
Yeah, I guess if you can get that card for a year and like forever, that's a good deal. I'd say have groceries for
Yeah.
basically life. Yeah.
Well, why do you think people stay on EBT for as long as they do?
Yep, true.
What's the grossest thing you've ever ate, Mark? I feel like you've ate some gross things.
It's still in his
And
beard.
yeah, and you can't say ass.
Oh yeah, no, that's
Dang, he's on to me.
That's weak. That's weak.
Grossest thing I've ever eaten. That's a good question. I don't go off like the gross food. Things.
Really?
Like if it's not. Yeah. I mean, I've eaten raw fish from a fish market in Rocky Point, Mexico, which that's
Oh, that's
kind of
pretty good.
gross.
I thought you were going to have something grosser. Mark looking like a poor man's Tom Segura.
Thanks.
He gets that. He
Thanks.
gets that all the time.
Literally all the time.
All the time.
Really?
Yeah.
That's not a bad thing.
Yeah.
Yeah. No.
No.
It probably helps our podcast for sure.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? they probably think it's Tom. Oh my god! Look at
Yeah,
Tom
they're
Segura
like,
and
look
these
who's
guys.
on right now.
Oh my god!
Right?
No, no, it's not. It's not. It's not.
Who do you get, Scott? Who do people say you look like?
Oh shit! I don't know. Yeah, I don't know. Who do you think I look like?
I don't know, dude.
Nothing?
To me,
Nothing,
you look
right?
like a character that jumped out of South Park, but that's about it.
Yeah, that seems right. I probably think
You got like the built like shape of a South Park character.
I do because the like head's around pretty good.
Yeah,
right? So,
like if you wore a
that makes
beanie,
sense.
it'd be over, dude.
yeah, I'm probably like one of the kids that grew up from South Park. I'll take that. I'm probably Cartman, but I'm not as angry. No, I don't know.
Yeah, it's not as bad. Someone the other day told me that my girlfriend bleached the wrong asshole, and I was really mad at her. I was like, "How dare you, sir!"
That's funny.
I know. I was going through some of your content and I saw that you had like a pretty stellar beard not that long ago. I was gonna
Yeah.
make a comment later on.
I change my look every year for some reason. I used to have if you look at my ID, my beard goes out of the ID picture because it was so long.
Whoa!
Oh.
Really?
Yeah,
Awesome.
I just decided like I was like overseas doing a lot of shows overseas, and I'm like, not in the States. Like I don't need to shave it for anything. I don't need to shave for anyone. So I just let it grow absurdly long, where it was like.
So how many miles did you have on your VW bus that you were driving in? Good amount.
I've never had a bus, but I actually have a friend who she has a bus.
Nice.
She converted a bus, like a bus that she drives, she converted it into like a living space as well. But it's an old school bus. Yeah. And
That's
she's
cool,
the one who
man.
left the dog here.
Oh shit!
What'd you do with the bus?
I think the bus is in Canada now. They have the bus in Canada.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's okay. They left the dog and took the bus off to Canada. The dog.
Yeah.
The
Well, how
bus.
are they going to get to Canada? I mean, the dog's not going to take them. That makes sense.
No. Yeah, exactly.
Why not ride on the back of the dog?
Yeah, I mean,
I don't know
he's
how
pretty
big
small.
you are.
This dog is small. This dog's like 6 pounds.
Well, we don't know how big the
Mark.
people are.
Yeah, how big are
That's
the people?
true.
That's true. We need
They,
pictures.
they're
Can you
about
have
6
pictures?
pounds too, but you know what I mean?
No.
It's just like
Yeah, that's That's still a lot of weight for the dog.
Yeah, still a ton of weight for the dog.
Yeah.
So yeah, it doesn't really work out for the dog. His little legs aren't gonna help him.
That makes sense. So the van makes sense.
Yeah. So they got the bus, which is actually pretty cool.
I have this little like image in my head of these two people almost horsebacking it all the way to Canada on the dog.
Oh,
that would be
that would be
so adorable.
Are you doing dab right now?
Yeah.
You're back on the dab?
And then you'd see the person riding the dog, and it'd be like a commercial for riding dogs. And then right when they go by, it's like doggy style. Try it out.
Oh, nice. Perfect. Perfect.
Yeah. Or it'd be the new Greyhound.
Oh.
Have you ridden the Greyhound before? Oh my gosh, dude.
I have not. Have you?
No, yeah, it's insane. I was on a bus one time that got pulled over by the cops.
How many times did you get stabbed? How many times did you get stabbed?
I didn't get stabbed, but I've seen a knife pulled out on a Greyhound before. I one time took a Greyhound for 2 days to get to Colorado, and yeah, on the way, I've ridden the Greyhound. I've lost count how many times, but one of the times I rode it, the cops pulled the Greyhound over, and they came on with a drug dog, and they pulled this girl off the bus, and they lifted up her shirt, and she had cocaine strapped to her stomach. I don't know how they knew about that, but they did.
Because it was a Greyhound. It was a Greyhound. There's at least 1 or 2 mules.
Oh yeah, but
run.
Yeah. But do you think that they were tipped off that this was happening, or do you think it was just a random search? Because I've never seen a bus pulled over by a cop car before.
Me neither.
Well, you know what it really was?
What?
They saw you, a white dude, on a Greyhound. And they're like, okay, something's out of the norm right now.
They're like this guy right here. Yeah. It was weird. They came to me, and I saw him on the bus. I started freaking out. I started eating all the weed I had. I was just like,
you were super trooping it up. No, it's awesome,
dude. I was eating dry ass weed. I was just trying to get it down as quick as I could because I was like, I'm going to jail.
Well, this was a long time ago, then, huh?
Yeah, this was a long time ago.
Yeah, because Colorado's legal now in California.
Yeah, well, no, that time I took that wasn't the time we got pulled. I was going to Vegas on a Greyhound that one, but when I went to Colorado, I took a 2-day Greyhound, and that's like insane. You're living on a Greyhound for 2 days. You're sleeping, it's just super uncomfortable. Yeah, everyone's farting on there. It's like you're just living in this like cloud of fart the whole time.
How's the bathroom situation in those? Horrible?
It was broken and people didn't care. They just kept on shitting in it. So it was just it was like poking out of the top, dude. It was, I was like, what is, it was bad, man. It was bad. I was like, like the poop was just looking at us like, hey, how's it going? I'm like, oh Lord, help us, please. Yeah, so I'm happy I haven't had to ride the Greyhound in a little bit.
Yeah, no, I have.
Greyhound, do you want to sponsor me?
Yeah,
right.
That's terrible advertisement for them. But when you need to get around on like $12, that's the way to go.
Yeah, that is true.
That's the best way. Yeah, I'm surprised neither one of you were in the Greyhound before.
So we look like Greyhound folks. That's
No, but I consider most people. I feel have not most people ridden the Greyhound at least once.
I've done the city bus.
Probably not.
Trains.
Yeah, but I mean, I feel like a train is like a respectable, way of transportation.
Okay.
Compared to the Greyhound,
That's
like when
true.
you're like, have you been stabbed on the Greyhound? I go, no, but I've seen someone threaten to stab someone on the Greyhound. Like I
think it's a good challenge that we should Mark.
What were you saying? Sorry.
I was saying
I like this hierarchy of Jesus, Scott.
I know. Go ahead, Mark. Mark, you go.
I like this hierarchy of travel transit that you give. Like Greyhound is here, and then doing a train is here.
Yeah.
Where's car sit at top of your hierarchy of transit?
It goes bus, train, car, plane. I guess.
Where does boat fit into there?
I said yacht at the top. Yacht.
Okay. Nice.
Or private jet. Yacht and private jet are up here, fucking teetering at the top.
I was one time on a Greyhound, and this woman came up to me and she goes, "Excuse me, sir," and I was like, "Yes," and she's like, "Would you like a lap dance?" And I was like, "What?" God. Yeah, she's like, I'm doing $5 lap dances right now, and she's like, and I was like, I'm good. She's like, if you're worried about music, she's like, I'll play some music off my phone, and I was like, what? No, I'm good. And she's like, well, can I have some of your sandwich? And I was like, well, okay.
Deal. Did you say deal? I would have said deal.
Lap dance
deal. Save me a bite. Save me a bite. Save me a bite, but yeah.
Mark, would you take a lap dance on a Greyhound if you were on a Greyhound and someone offered you a lap dance?
No, I'm married. I can't do that.
Scott,
what? You're going alone? I would, because that's
Scott would take a lap dance. There you go. Yeah, yeah.
And again,
I know a lot of married men that
like I said, I would be for real. Save me a bite. Save me a bite. That's for real.
There's no penetration going on, Mark.
Yeah, you know strip clubs, Mark.
I mean, you know,
it's cold on a Greyhound. You need something to warm you up.
Well, what if she takes you to the back of the bus, where the room is,
the poop is,
or the bathroom? Well, I don't know, because if you got to put it in a strip club setting, right? So it's like
it's like the VIP room.
And VIP? Where's the VIP on a fucking bus?
Yeah.
Please tell me where the VIP, probably where the driver is.
The fact that you brought that up it's kind of weird, because I was thinking, like if you hook up on a plane, it's called the Mile High Club, but what would it be called if you hooked up on a bus bathroom? Mile marker 8. That would be hilarious if some dude was just bragging about that. He's like, yeah, man. He's like, I just got a little stinky over in the Greyhound bus bathroom.
I'm in the mile marker club.
You heard of a mile?
Yeah. He's like, I earned these stripes.
I went 3 miles on the mile markers until I was done.
He counts how long he lasted by miles.
He's watching them. Ding, ding, ding,
yeah.
Ding, 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 boom.
He's like, we doing real good.
Do you think that's what truck drivers call it?
Here's your sandwich.
Truck drivers?
Yeah, do you think that's what truck drivers call it?
Where do truck drivers hook up? I don't think they can hook up in that little bed inside there. But do they hook up? Because they have the little bed inside the truck,
Right.
Yeah.
Who was that? Did you guys see that? It's like a ghost in my house.
Oh, shit.
I thought it was alone.
It ran through the air.
Yeah, I don't know. I thought I was here alone. I don't know who that was. That was crazy.
Oh, shit.
Yeah.
You doing ghosts?
Yeah, dude. Absolutely.
Me too. But hold on. We'll go back to the ghost thing, but talk about your truck story first. About
okay. So truck drivers in that truck, they have a little bed in the truck. It's like on the top. They could sleep on that. But I don't know if that's.
Yeah.
I've never been in one. I don't think that's enough room to hook up in. I could be wrong, but where else are they going to hook up? Because I would think if you're a truck driver, you're driving all that time trying to make the most amount of money with spending the least amount of money. So you don't really want to pay for a prostitute and then pay for a hotel room, right? So where are you hooking up?
Okay, Mark, you go first.
Behind the
Are you just opening the back and hooking up with the vegetables and the fruits that you're traveling around? Yeah.
Oh, gross.
And then that gets to the grocery store like that?
Yeah. Yep. And that's why you wonder why your avocados are sticky.
Yeah. Or like nothing's fresh.
Yeah.
Anymore. All the shit's delayed and gross. That's so true.
This one seems ripe.
Yeah.
Right. Gross. This one smells like butt. This is a butt apple? Butt apple?
I just watched a video
That's
today.
That's what the carrots would smell like.
Toys. Those are toys. Those are trucker toys.
Yeah, those are truck toys right there.
Yeah, that's hilarious.
Have you seen truck nuts before?
Do I? Yeah. I have a pair of truck nuts.
You do? Really?
I do. Yeah, it's on my Camry.
Really?
Yeah, I said fuck it. I don't want to buy a truck, but I thought the truck nuts on a Camry is more funny. So.
Wow. I mean, if you're gonna go,
they dangle.
with truck nuts, yeah, you might as well do it on not a truck. That makes sense. Just go ahead and throw it on the Camry. Yeah, it gets you more respect. Then people aren't going, look at that Camry. They're going, look at those nuts.
Yeah. Like what this guy's fucking rocking nuts on a Camry.
Yeah. They're like, that guy, don't cut him off in traffic. That guy will murder you. He has nuts on his Camry
for sure.
That guy does not give a damn. He'll stab you like he's on a Greyhound.
Yes, that's true.
I don't even know where I've never seen those sold anywhere, but I see them on trucks all the time. I'm like, where are these guys getting these from?
Where do they sell those? Gotta be Amazon.
I don't know.
It's gotta be Amazon. If you type in truck nuts on Amazon, I'm sure they pop up.
Oh yeah, you're probably getting
I'm gonna fucking do it. I'm gonna do it right now. Just so I
can
find it out. Pull it up. This one's working. I'll do it on my phone. But yeah, they definitely have the truck nuts on Amazon. Anyways,
maybe it has to be the first podcast. Oh yeah. So there is my place is haunted. Yeah. Well, what happened was I moved in this place and I was wondering why it was so cheap for a 2-bedroom. And then when I moved in, I talked to the neighbors that live downstairs, and they were like, "Oh man, they've been trying to get someone to move in here for over a year now. That's so crazy that someone finally moved in." And I'm like, "Why did it take so long?" They're like, "There was somebody murdered." Whoa.
Amazon.
Oh, wow.
Glow.
There we go. They glow in the dark.
Amazon glow nuts.
Oh wow.
Wow.
The truck nut technology.
That's on a bike seat. That's on a bike seat. I know you can't really see it, but that's on a bike seat.
That's even better.
So that's even funnier. So you're like, oh, yeah, fuck you. I don't have a car. This is my fucking bike, and these are my glowing nuts.
That on
the first one. $15, dude. $15.
Not a bad deal. You know.
Not bad at
all.
I
might buy it and put it on a backpack.
Or just on a chain. Would you rock like a glowing chain of nuts?
I have a buddy who has a nuts chain. I do.
Oh, well, okay.
Yeah,
cool.
Yeah, he's a rapper, and he's called what is his rap name?
Two Nuts.
His real name is Mark, but his rap name is damn, I can't remember his rap. No, it's damn it. Why am I forgetting his? I feel so bad that I'm forgetting his rap name. But he's actually really good. But he wears a chain, and there's these nuts around his
nuts.
Yeah.
Nice. Well, too bad we didn't come with that before him. That sucks.
All right, you're on. I mean, the seat is the
that's
fun.
That's pretty new.
Yeah, that would cause an accident for me. Like if I just see like a bicyclist going by, and I'm like, because I wouldn't think those are nuts on the back. I would just think their nuts fell out of their shorts. And I'm like, I
would crash into him just to talk to him. Like,
yeah.
Oh, hey, your nuts were distracting. So let's, you're a cool dude. Let's hang out.
Yeah, you're walking down the street and he hits a little jump and then he just teabags you with the seat nuts. You're just like, oh God. Somebody catches it and now it's on WorldStar.
Yeah.
That's one of my greatest fears is being on WorldStar. It's something I can't control.
What's funny? One thing that I thought that would have made or at least been on WorldStar is you drinking breast milk from a shot glass. Can you give us some insight on this? Like that really happened, right?
Yeah.
Was it real or twice?
Yeah, it was real.
What?
So it was real. I mean, okay, hold on. Did you like it?
I loved it.
Okay.
Dude, it was
nice.
It tasted so good. It tastes like horchata.
Okay. Did you learn more?
You know when you have cinnamon toast crunch and the milk just left, just like that.
Oh.
What?
Wow.
Yeah, it was really good. Really good. And I don't even like milk, but I liked that milk.
Yeah.
That's like
what happened was I was performing on a show, and then after the show, this girl goes, "Hey, if I get you a shot, will you drink it?" And I said, "Yes, ma'am." And she goes, "Okay, bartender, give me a shot glass." And then she pulled out her tea, and she's like, and then she gave me the shot glass, and I didn't want to be rude, so I drank it.
No.
And then somebody recorded it, and then they put it on Facebook, and my mom saw this, and my mom commented on it. She's like, "Oh, so you drink it from other titties now, huh?" And I was like, "Oh." So then when I went back to that club the next year, they were like, they brought it up. Someone brought it up like at the bar or something like that. And then they were like saying this. And then another girl goes, hey, well, I'm lactating or whatever. I don't know what they call it, lactating or whatever. She's like, I'm breastfeeding right now, breastfeeding. And she's like, do you want some of this milk? And I said, I don't want to be rude. So I drank that milk too.
In a
I'm
cup,
out here
is that straight
feeling
from,
baby
straight
food,
from the tap?
okay?
The second one was straight from the tap, or was it in the cup?
Oh, I'm not a savage. I had her put it in the shot glass.
Nice.
Because here's the thing,
okay.
I don't want to get carried away and take too much of the baby's food. I'm just here to sample. I'm like Gordon Ramsay.
You're a gentleman. You're a gentleman.
I sample it. Okay, cool. And then I sample it. Okay, you know what I mean? I'm not eating the whole meal.
Right. Makes sense.
Yeah. So
that's good.
Yeah. Sorry you had to see that, Mark.
No, Mark enjoyed it. He watched it 3 times.
More than 3 times.
Oh, nice.
I forgot about that. You brought that up. I was like, oh wow, yeah. That is kind of like a WorldStar moment.
Mark. Nicely done.
Yeah.
So what got you into sketch comedy?
I just really liked making content, and I like filming and like editing and stuff like that. I like all that stuff. And so I was just like, and I was already like acting on a few projects here and there, but as you probably know, actors rarely act. You audition, then maybe you're acting on a couple things in the year and stuff like that. But I wanted to do more stuff, and it was just a way to like get out more. I was writing stuff all the time, and I was like, well, I might as well just make this myself instead of waiting to pitch it or whatever. It's not building up. Might as well start making something. And then I started having so much fun with it, and then me and a bunch of buddies, we just enjoyed doing it, so we just kept on doing and doing. And then we started like sending stuff off to like Funny or Die. It was getting on the front page of Funny or Die, and we're like, okay, cool, some people are enjoying this. So then we just kept on doing it, and then we started writing for different companies, like sketches for different companies, and before you know it, kind of took on like a life of its own.
Nice.
Yeah.
One of the videos that I liked that you had recently was the I don't know if it was the 421, but essentially you're trying to smoke a joint from a guy that's like way social distancing.
Oh yeah. Yeah, he's like, I would social distancing, and I pull out like a really long tube just out of my pocket, but it's like a 9-foot tube out of my pocket, and it just keeps on coming out of my pocket. And he's like, what the hell? And I put it on that side, and I'm hitting the joint from the tube. Yeah, that was a fun one, man.
That's funny.
Yeah.
You can just see it, and it's funny because you like made it, like you extended the clip enough to make it like, okay, you've had enough, dude, but hold on, almost done.
Yeah. Those dudes that, you pass them a joint and they just like, and they're like, yeah, sure. And then you like, oh, you about to go grab it back for them. You know what I mean? Like this, and they pull it back like, yeah. So, oh, hey, what's going on, Daryl? How you doing over there?
More.
Yeah. And then you're just like, what the hell is going on?
It's puff, pass, bro.
Yeah.
Puff,
Yeah. Then they give it back to you, and then they're like, there's only like, this is like, it's down to the road. Did you want the last hit of this? You probably don't want this, right? No. I'll take it. I got you. And you're just like, ah!
As they put their entire lips around it.
Yeah. Just like tonguing it fully. Like,
all right, you keep that, buddy. That's you.
Yeah, exactly. They're like, you don't want no more of this. You don't want this.
I'm just gonna eat it.
Yeah.
No. That's you.
Yeah, that's right.
I noticed too. I was binge watching basically a lot of your content recently.
Oh, appreciate that.
After you've been on one of our friend shows, a comedy advice podcast with that's actually where I first discovered you, and then Susie was like, "Hey, you need to reach out to him."
Susie's
but
awesome
I saw the one. Yeah, Susie's great. I saw right when COVID started, you basically were like doing a giveaway. I couldn't. It was hilarious. I'm like, that's exactly what was needed back then. So the fact that you got people to come rolling around to get toilet paper, and you're just launching it into the street.
Oh shit! Yeah, that was so funny.
Yeah, so what happened was when everyone started going crazy about toilet paper, I was like, screw this. I bought a bidet and I was like, I solved the problem. And I already got I'm not the best at buying toilet paper. I'm like a little cheap on toilet paper, and you should never be cheap. You should always buy like the most expensive toilet paper, because if not, you're just going to lacerate yourself.
Yeah.
You know? So I was already having problems with that. So I was like, you know what? I'm getting a bidet. I've been wanting to get a bidet. I got a bidet. I changed my life, and I was like, I don't even really need this toilet paper anymore. So then I put a speaker out on my balcony, and I started playing music, and I'm like, we're having a giveaway. And people just started crowding, coming to get toilet paper, and I was just throwing toilet paper at them and stuff like that. And it was like a thing we started doing every day for like, I don't know, we did like a week. And it was like, dude, it was like feeding pigeons. Like more started to come. It was like, whoa, they know where I live now. They're always coming at 3 p.m.
It turned to Finding Nemo.
You should have made a big show about it.
Dude, it was like feeding feral cats or something like that. They're like, oh, shit. They come around. I was like, oh, all right. Who wants it? Who wants it? Who wants it? This 4-ply, baby.
That's awesome.
People were fighting over it. Like once you get to the last couple rolls, people like, give me that. They're acting like it's the new PlayStation coming out.
Oh shit!
You still can't even get that.
Yeah,
you still can't even get that.
Yeah.
Exactly. So that was fun though. I had a good time doing that. We were messing with everybody in the neighborhood and jamming out and stuff. That was like when they're like, "Don't leave your houses." So we were like, okay, well, what are we going to do? Let's have some fun with the neighbors and stuff.
I'm going to fucking throw toilet paper at them.
Yeah, you know what I was like? Everyone was like being like, oh, there's no toilet paper. You remember the videos that people were fighting inside grocery stores? And I was like, this is insane. You're at your house. You can't go anywhere. Just get in your shower and clean your ass. Like... What is your fist fighting over toilet paper? You psycho!
That is true.
Nobody's seeing you.
Conspiracy theory.
Uh-huh.
Okay, so there's got to be one guy who went out and bought all the fucking toilet paper.
I was traveling on a plane.
There one guy who did that.
I was coming back right when went from Mexico, right in March of last year. Right when stuff started to get hectic, and there was a guy, his carry-on was toilet paper, like 36 rolls. And I was like, what the heck? He's like, and he's trying to push it in there. It's like not fitting. He's like, he's elbowing it, like he's doing MMA moves and stuff.
So he was bringing toilet paper from Mexico.
He was bringing toilet paper on the plane. That was his carry-on.
Okay,
36 rolls.
You had no idea.
I was looking at this guy and I was like, this guy has a serious shitting problem. I thought. Yeah, I didn't know what was going on. I was like, what is wrong with this man?
So you're thinking I'm not gonna follow this guy to the fucking toilet.
I was like, does this guy have a vendetta against his neighbor? He's gonna TP their house? Like, what is this? Why are you doing this? I mean, he's insane. And then when I got back, I started seeing like the news clips of people fighting and stuff like that. And I was like, oh, that's what that guy was doing.
He's hoarding toilet paper from Mexico.
Sell those fucking
bringing in toilet paper from Mexico.
Or throw him from his balcony.
Or throw him from his balcony, whatever he wants to do. I mean, what a man wants to do with his toilet paper is that man's business, okay?
To each his own.
Exactly. Yep. I'm not trying to get in between a man and his toilet paper.
And you were brilliant for doing what you did, for sure.
Oh, thank you, brother. I appreciate that, man. Just, you know what I mean? Trying to get back to the people in a little way.
So we have a few questions that we like to ask on our show. We typically ask a lot of these questions regularly. So I wanted to get into you. We've kind of had some off-topic stuff. So the first question is, what is your favorite adult site? It doesn't have to be pornographic either.
What? What would it be though?
I don't know. There's
you know, it's weird because I don't really go on websites. I haven't gone on websites in like years. So you know what I mean? Like unless it's like
you're above the curve. What do you use then?
Well, you know, you have apps on your phone. Like maybe I'll go on YouTube, but then the rest of it's just like, you know, social media stuff, and then maybe Amazon. I was on. My buddy has a hookup at Nike, so today I was on their website because he's like, I get 40% off, bro. Tell me what shoe you want. So I just jumped on there really fast and sent him. But like, besides that, I don't really go on many websites.
Wow. Yeah, you are
right. We're becoming a little obsolete now, right?
Wow. Yeah, I would say.
We just launched.
What was the last website you were on that you were on just for enjoyment and not like necessity of ordering something like Amazon, which is, you know what I mean?
Everyday life. Yeah.
So you're asking what was the last website you were on?
Website you went on for enjoyment that wasn't for necessity.
There's a website called RollerCoin.
Okay, what's that?
Crypto.
Yeah, it's a game that simulates what a crypto miner goes through, but you have to play these mini games in order to get hash rate to mine crypto.
Okay, so you're make-believe mining crypto.
Yeah, I mean we're
really mining crypto and make money.
Well, no, we're doing that too, but
we're mining too.
So when you're on your off time of mining crypto, you just pretend mine crypto.
You're making it sound worse than it really is.
Yeah. Sounds psychotic.
I think I have an obsession, is what you're saying.
I mess around with a little crypto here and there, but I still don't even go on a website. I go on an app, Coinbase. Boom.
Oh, you gotta leave Coinbase, but
really, why?
That's another episode.
Okay, I'll figure out for that from you later on. But yes, Scott, what about you? What was the last website you went on that was for enjoyment?
That was not what again? Sorry.
That was for enjoyment, strictly and not necessity.
Oh shit! I'm gonna look. It's probably gonna be. Is it not that? Should we not use that?
What?
I don't know what you
said. That was necessity. If it was that.
What was?
Me?
Yeah, you.
Yeah, you're cutting out.
I am. Well, HBO Max, is that necessity? That is necessity. I watch shit.
Yeah, I wouldn't even call that like a going on a website though. That's kind of like going on a channel. You know, he's like flipping through your TV almost. Like, you know,
okay.
It's like Netflix. I wouldn't call Netflix like no longer. I wouldn't really call that a website anymore because, you know, it's like something you have on your TV. You just kind of click through it.
Yeah.
What I'm trying to get to is that, guys, we need to update these questions.
Oh, I hear it. Well, we just started, man. Come on.
What do you say?
No, this is actually a really good question because now we're seeing where you guys. So, Scott, did you find out what the last website you went on? It's okay if it was porn. I feel like you're just
the last website. Honestly, the last website was about you. IMDb about you.
Okay. IMDb, that's a website right there. But you were doing it for work, so I get it.
Okay, so that was not about me. That was about you.
Yeah. You looked at me like,
oh, this fucking guy's in here today.
Dude, this guy doesn't even look the same. Every picture looks different. What's wrong with his face?
He doesn't. Yeah, like this guy, his hair is not the same. Is it the same guy? I don't know.
Every time I fly now on a plane and I show my ID and the ID I have brown hair and I have a beard outside of the photo and they're like looking at it and then they look at me and then they're like, they don't know what to do. They're like, it doesn't look like the guy. This seems, but I don't think anybody who's trying to trick me would go like, they would try to get at least closer to the look. So yeah, they quiz me a little bit. Yeah. They ask me where I live and they go, so where do you live? And I go, ¿qué?
Oh, ¿dónde es?
Yeah, I go, ¿qué?
¿Dónde es?
And then they're like, okay, he's messing with me.
Well, since you really love this last question that we gave you, you're gonna go head over heels over this next one. So we have like a running thing on the Amigos PC where we kind of toy with and play with the idea that Australia might not be real. We have literally asked a couple Australians that we've had on the show specifically, like, is Australia real? So if you were to play in your mind, even entertaining the flat earth theory, when you get on a plane, right, and you go and fly for 18 hours and then you land, do you know where you landed? So my question really is, do you think Australia is real?
Have you been to Australia before?
Never.
Scott, have you been to Australia before?
30 times.
30 times? Is that what he said?
No, I'm fucking with you. Never.
Never. Okay. I've never been to Australia before.
Yes.
If a tree falls in the forest and no one's there to hear it, did it really make a sound? Okay, what I'm trying to say is none of us have been to Australia before. Therefore, Australia is not real.
I like
Not
that.
real.
Straight to the point, too.
Yes.
I like how you got there.
Yes. 2-point conversion.
Yes.
Sorry. I don't know why I was doing this. 2-point conversion. Safety. I don't know. But it's probably not real.
I don't think so. I think kangaroos are just Pokemon.
Oh my god, you gotta catch them and go.
Yeah.
What do you think of koalas?
What do I think of koalas? Aren't those the things with running like rampant looking teddy bears with chlamydia?
Yeah.
Yeah, you're right. You're right.
Yeah. All I know is those are walking sexually transmitted diseases. If they're real, I don't want to see one. Okay, I'm not trying to catch an STD.
So sad but true.
Yeah.
I love it.
So
Yes,
let's
I
hope.
agree.
Yeah.
Yes.
Let's hope they're not real.
Our next question is, what is a piece of information that you've learned that feels illegal to know?
Oh my god, that's good.
A piece of information that I have learned.
Don't look in the drawer to find fucking information. That's what you're doing.
No. But
You're
I found out
looking
recently.
for info?
No info.
You have
no
fucking
info.
FBI files over there, or
I
CIA
got
shit?
FBI files. I got like a taser in here. I got weird stuff in here.
Nice. That's
Randomly.
good. That's good. We'll keep it
Randomly.
safe together.
I don't know why I have this right here. I don't know why I have this right here. Like that.
Oh,
weird.
god. Oh my god. You do have a taser.
Yeah, I have a taser there
That's
just in
amazing.
case. Just in case when I'm doing a podcast, a ghost tries to sneak up on me. Yeah. Best thing. This is information I found out that I think should be illegal. Probably is illegal. I found out that you could get DMT in a vape pen. That's pretty crazy right there. So it shouldn't be that easy to smoke, should
That
it?
is new.
No, that should not be
That's
that
new.
easy to smoke.
Right? That should be in
You shouldn't do that. You
the
shouldn't
Dab
do that.
family with the torches.
Should that is like an out of body experience. You can't.
That is
put
better
that in a
than
vape
that's
pen?
better
Yeah,
than
yeah.
that, for
Vape pen
sure.
right here. So
Okay, yeah, that's gonna send you on a mission for sure.
You know what we should do? We should take Steven's vape pen and we should do that on the podcast.
Oh my god, no! Let's
There
all
you
go
go.
into the forest or the desert or wherever and do that.
What?
I'm down.
let's all get on a Greyhound and then do that.
Yes, and do it on the fucking same from wherever to wherever and do it the whole way.
Yeah.
'Cause no one's gonna fucking say anything. They're gonna want some.
Yeah, and then right after Mark does it, we have a girl walk up to him and ask him for give a lap dance.
Oh
and then
my
see,
god.
See
Yes.
what
Yes.
what the payment is now.
Yep. Okay. So that is the challenge right there. So the challenge is we all go from coast to coast. Fuck it, coast to coast. Drugged out of our mind on whatever, right?
Yeah.
Dab or whatever that is, DMT, and we go the whole way and see what happens.
One of us would die.
I think so.
Well, that's the risk we take.
Yeah. We take a plane. We smoke the DMT on the plane, and we take the plane to Australia, and we find out if it's real or not.
Oh my! Oh no. That's good too. That's good.
We're coming back.
These
We may
fucking
not even
like
come
this.
back.
No, we wouldn't, because we don't know where the fuck we are.
We
We're
found
not
out the
where we are.
DMT world was more real than Australia. We're like,
Yeah. Oh my God, we're on Mars, guys. We're in fucking Mars.
Did you just want to leap?
Oh shit. The apples are close.
Yeah.
All right. Our last question. If someone new were to come across your library of material, where should they start?
I guess YouTube is easy. YouTube, you can just find everything. I always put content up there like every 3 days. I put a new video. So
Do you have something that you've put up that you're like, this is one of my favorites? Or are they like your kids and you don't have a favorite?
No, I don't even believe that's real because my mom tells me who her favorites are. So I know my younger brother's not her favorite because she shot a gun at him. So.
Oh shit!
Yeah.
Okay, you gotta tell us more about that.
Okay, so what happened was my younger brother, who's now 32 years old, he still lives with my mom, and so him and my mom.
I know how that goes.
Yeah, they dislike each other immensely. And so my mom's like, you're doing drugs. And he's like, so what? Of course I'm doing drugs. I'm 32 and I still live at your house. Of course I'm doing drugs. What the hell?
Oh my God.
And so then they got in an argument one time and he started cursing at her. And she's like, what'd you say to me? And she chased him and he locked himself in the room. And she's like, open this door. He's like, screw you. So she got her gun and just unloaded it on the door. Just.
Oh my God.
Yeah. And I was standing there like, what? And I was like, oh my gosh, Mom, like maybe you shot him. And then we hear behind the door, you missed, bitch. And she was pissed. She started loading her gun up again. She's like, I'm going to kill
Oh my God.
bastard. Yeah. He jumped out the window. He's running down the street.
How many dabs did she take? Like 3? Probably 3 dabs?
I don't know. She's the dab queen. Yeah, probably 3. Probably 3.
Yeah, that's what you would need for that, for sure.
Yeah.
So when did you move out of the trailer park?
Out of the trailer park. She did that. She did that in a residential neighborhood next to Qualcomm Stadium.
What?
Yes.
Did we show up?
What happened?
She did this in a neighborhood, like a nice neighborhood, like in San Diego. Neighbors are coming and knocking and like, but they know they heard a gunshot, but they're like being coy about it. They're like knocking on the door like, we heard a disturbance. We wanted to check to see if everything's okay. And my mom's like Puerto Rican woman from the Bronx. She's like, mind your own damn business. Like, wow.
Oh shit. That's fucking awesome.
Yeah, she's cool. For sure.
Well, now we can tell why you're a comedian.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Shout out to Mama Briggs.
Funny and all. Rest in peace, the Briggs brother.
He still lives there. She's pissed off at him. She called me today about it.
He's got a hole in the leg, but he's good.
Oh, so what happened? So what happens is she gives him a curfew. He has to come home at a certain time, and if he doesn't come home, she locks the door on him. Then he has to sleep outside.
How long ago was this though? Like, was this like a couple
gunshot
years ago,
thing?
Or like
the gunshot thing was maybe like
because
8 months
is he
ago.
older now? What I mean? Oh, okay, so he's probably pushing 33 now.
This happened when he was like 31. You know.
All right. Okay, so he's 32. Yeah. Okay. Wow.
Yeah. And so but he still lives there. So. But she locks the door on him at night now, and he got upset because she wouldn't leave the door open because I remember one time he said he called her and he's like, "Hey, I'm running 5 minutes late," and she's like, "Nah, if you're not here at this time, I'm locking the door." He's like, "Come on, I'm driving as fast as I can. What do you want me to get in an accident?" And she shows up and she's knocking on the door, and she's ringing the doorbell and she's like, I told your ass. And so he got mad. He hopped the fence and she has a bucket out there and he shits in the bucket and just leaves it there. Fuck? Yeah. So she calls me the next day and she goes, Steven. She goes, your brother. And I'm like, what about him? And she's like, you know what he did last night? I was like, I don't know. He told me he wouldn't let him inside the house. She goes, yeah, I didn't let him inside the house. So he hopped over the fence and shit in my bucket. That's the bucket I used to water the plants. This little motherfucker.
Oh shit! Literally.
Yeah, and I was like, I don't know. And she's like, what should I do? I was like, I don't know. I think shit like is used for fertilization. Just throw it on the
Shit in
plant.
his face when he sleeps. Shit in his face. Return the favor. I don't know. That's weird, but do it.
What kind of bucket was it? Was it the one with the spout? So like, that has
I
the
didn't see
handle
the
over
bucket.
the hole?
I didn't see the bucket, but she just told me, and I was just like, "That's insane." He hopped the fence and shit in your bucket, and she's like, "Oh, it's on," and I'm like, "It's on? What does that mean? It's on? What are you gonna do?"
Oh my god.
Yeah,
That's the best day ever. On the other end of it all, obviously, not what's going on, but
Yeah.
oh my god.
They're crazy over there.
I could just see you at your house. You're like, you have your mom and your brother on speakerphone, and you're just sitting there eating popcorn. Like, this is great. I can't. All this material, I just can't stop.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
It's so good.
Well, I mean, once she started shooting, I ran out of the house because I think him and I look too much alike. So I was like, she's in a rage. I don't want to accidentally be a casualty of war.
For real. Holy shit. Literally.
So yeah, but they're I think they're on talking terms now. So
At least as long as he shows up on time at home, right?
I mean, yeah, I don't know. I don't think he cared. He didn't really seem that fazed by the gunshot either. I was like, I thought he would change his attitude around her. No, it's still crazy over there.
Wow.
Yeah, you guys should meet her sometime.
Yes.
Oh fuck yeah, dude. Yeah. Let's have her on next
I
time.
would be so down.
Yeah. No, have her in the
Like,
corner.
can you
We'll be
show me
like
the gun?
It's like an awesome Brady Bunch here. We'll have all four of us.
Yeah, she would love to show you the gun. She's very proud of her gun.
Her.
She actually says the gun is her favorite son.
Does she live in California with you guys, like near you guys?
I live in Los Angeles and
she's
she lives in San Diego right now, but she's from Bronx in New York. Yeah.
Oh wow.
Oh, okay.
No wonder she has a gun.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah,
Well, yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah. So
Is her name Jenny or no?
no, Francis.
Oh,
Jenny from the Bronx, or is that what you're going with? Or Jenny
Yeah.
from the block?
I don't know. It fell flat, obviously.
It's all good. It's all good.
Well,
I'm gonna tell Francis about you guys. She's gonna be like, she's single
we're
right now,
not
so
wrong.
I know Mark's already married, but maybe Scott.
Oh yeah, no. I mean, I can divorce my wife. That's fine.
Okay, well then.
She won't mind. We'll bring her in the house.
There we go.
Scott's
more
part
the
of that
merrier.
Mormon life.
Yeah, the more the merrier. I'm not Mormon. Fuck that shit. I drink soda and stuff.
Yeah, that's crazy. You can't drink caffeine.
Yeah, I know. That's why I don't do it anymore. I'm not a Mormon anymore because I drink caffeine.
Have you heard of soaking?
Oh,
do you
jeez.
mean?
Yeah. Yes.
In the Mormon world, soaking, where you're not allowed to have sex, I think, until you're married. But what people do is a guy will just put it in and just let it sit there.
Oh my god.
And then since it's taboo or it's looked down upon to thrust, that's the whole thing. Their whole thing is you can't thrust. So what they'll have people do is it's called, they have their friends and they call it jumpers, where they'll have friends jump on the bed. So they're not thrusting up and down, but they're bouncing on the bed, so they're going in and out.
Oh my god, I'm gonna try that tonight.
Yeah.
Who's jumping on the bed?
I'm gonna find a jumper.
Just like any Mormon friends you have, you'd have them.
Yeah. I get like 9 of them.
It sounds like there might be a Mormon app somewhere.
This sounds nuts, but I don't have any Mormon friends, and I'm not Mormon, so this is not gonna happen. But I have to find some people to jump on the bed while I do that, just to see the reaction, how that happens. I need like 5 random people to jump on the bed just because and see how that goes.
Yeah. You're like,
curious about it.
You're like, come on, Dan, jump harder. I can't finish
put
like
it in,
this.
and then, all right. Okay, cool. Snap my fingers. Okay, 5 guys, jump. This isn't working.
Yeah.
This isn't working.
Like crisscross for them.
Oh my God, it is.
While you're
It
hooking
might
up, it's like jump. The match.
It might be.
Jump.
It might be. Crisscross to make you jump. Is that what you're saying?
Yeah. That's the foreplay music.
Yeah, that could happen.
It comes on, it's like girls go down. Like,
of course, that's what Mormons listen to, for sure.
Here's $1 million idea. make an app that search for these said jumpers, and we call it jumper.
We sell the jumpers to people.
Yeah. I love that idea as an app. Yeah. And then once they complete the job, you know what I mean? It would be like, you got jumped. Rate your jumping.
3 stars. This guy jumped really high. He was hitting my ceiling.
Yeah, this guy kept his shoes on while I jumped on my bed and give him 1 star.
I don't like that. Yeah, that's dirty.
One review is monkeys jumping on a bed.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. That's good. Maybe 2 stars because it's funny and neat. Right.
Each profile picture is just pictures of their shoes.
Or like you're asking for shoe size because you're like, I want big feet just hopping on this bed.
Oh yeah, I want my bed to shake. Oh, this lady.
Yeah. You're like, and then you leave a review. Like, it was so good. It felt like an earthquake. And they're like,
yeah. Oh my god.
There. I need those guys.
We have okay. So let's take a Greyhound right now. Meet up in Utah. Let's get this shit going.
Let's do it.
You forgot the DMP, dude.
Well, I'll bring that
too.
Yeah, and we'll be set. Yeah.
Yeah. It'll be a fun time.
We'll be the 3 guys that will get hired to jump on the bed, and they'll call us the Wrecking Crew.
Oh my god, we already have a company. We have a fucking company name.
The Wrecking Crew.
The drugs for us, and it'll be a good time for you guys. And if the wife's ready, we'll take part.
Yeah. Yo, I love it. Now we're forever bonded. Scott, Mark, and Steven as the Wrecking Crew.
Wrecking Crew. Let's do it.
I'm going to go on Fiverr and I'm going to have someone make shirts.
SMS. SMS Wrecking Crew.
Let's do it. Oh, it's beautiful, man. It's beautiful. I think you redeemed yourself, Mark, with the 2 other questions.
Oh, thank you very much.
Yeah.
I'll work on those for the next time that you come on the pod.
Yes, you'll be back on with us for sure.
Oh, I'd love to, man. Thank you guys for having me too, man. This has been awesome.
Thank you.
Do you have anything that you want to plug before we end the recording?
Yeah, man. Just what'd you say?
Sorry, I said you do have some upcoming shit. Not to obviously talk over what you're gonna do.
Yeah, man. I got some fun stuff happening. I think later on this year they're gonna be releasing the new season of Curb Your Enthusiasm. I'm on that.
I'm shooting. Dude.
Yeah, that was fun to shoot. Later on this year, I'm shooting a stand-up show for Amazon called Laff After Dark. So I'm doing some stand-up on that. And then, yeah, man, just releasing sketches every day on Instagram and TikTok and YouTube. Everything's just Steven Briggs comedy. So you can check out all that on there. Yeah, man.
Good shit. I
appreciate it, man.
Yes.
All right. Amigos out.
You.
This has been the Amigos PC. Make sure to like, subscribe, and review us on all your podcasting platforms. Visit us at AmigosPC.net for our entire library of content and Amigos merch. Till next time, adios.